back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. Hello April. Where has March gone? Easter is over, but there is going to be delayed Easter content for April, guys. How are we in April? And apologies this wasn't up on the 1st. We had a treacherous return back from Edinburgh and it was just over 8.5 hours because there was something on the A1 and then just plenty of accidents, and not plenty of accidents, I think it was roadworks. The ones when we was going past just seemed to be like roadworks, or there was one where pallets had come off in the wind, so it was a bit of a palaver. So we come back, we ended up going all through Pontefract and York it took us through to get down south, so it was one of them days. But we got back and it's actually 8 o'clock now, so I was like, oopsie, I can't upload today, so apologies, this is up on the 2nd of April when normally it is the 1st, but we know what it means. We have the diary to hand and we're going to see what we're going to tackle for the month of April. So if you haven't seen this video before, guys, what I do at the beginning of every month, I sit down, I say what is going to go on with the month. I've got goals, things that are going to be happening that we've got upcoming. And yeah, I think it's going to be a very busy month. So if you don't know the diary, it has 4 sections. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the first of the goals, I have got develop the branding of the channel. So I'm looking into Canva that I use, and I'm looking to try and get a little bit more techified. This is actually probably the first video with the new spring intro, which with Canva it's a lot different. It's harder to change things around. So I got my set template with the pictures of all my hair colours because I actually really do like that. But I was trying to find something that's slightly different to put in the background and then change the background for like where you see the title of the video. So yeah, I hope you like it. Let me know what you think down below. But I want to try and maybe develop the branding just a little bit more, and with developing the branding it is also still developing the merch. Guys, when I tell you I cannot find somewhere that does everything, and I really don't want it to be like across 2 different websites, because then I think that's just confusing and it's time wasting for everyone to have to look all across 2 things. But one does one part of what I want and can't do that, and then the other one can do the bit that I want and then can't do the other part. So it's very, very frustrating to say the least. And you know me, guys, I am a little bit of a OCD perfectionist, and if I could get everything in one part I absolutely would do that. But it's just been a little, proving a bit to be problematic, but it's there. Okay, we're working with it. It is going to be, I mean, I don't think anyone's going to buy it, to be perfectly honest. It's going to be very, I don't want to say basic because we've spent a lot of time on it, but it won't be like all these amazing graphics and everything like that. It's going to be Shan. My logo, there's a few little things we've got in the pipeline, but for the minute it's just Shan. And I don't know what you guys will think. So I'm going to start ordering the samples this month, I think. And then if I'm happy, I will do like a merch update video where we go through everything, and I'll say as and when hopefully we can get it on one site. If not, it may have to be across 2, but we'll see how that goes, my lovelies. Number 2 was I need to catch up on my comments and emails. Guys, every time I feel like I'm starting to catch up and get ahead, something happens and I'm just like, that time I could have utilised for that, I'm out and about. So yeah, I definitely do need to catch up on emails. I need to catch up on comments. I know there are tons and tons of comments that are waiting to be spoken to, responded to, and I am trying my best on the weekends for April. This is how I'm going to plan it. I'm going to have one weekend in April which is filming, and I'm going to try and film as much blooming content as I can. The second weekend is going to be part mine and Dan's weekend and also part studying weekend. I need to sort out my course. The third weekend will be a big tax receipt, expenses, everything like that for the accountant, because I've got to have that over to him by early May. And then the fourth weekend will be mine and Dan's weekend, a chill weekend. Okay, so it's very busy, but on the weekend when I'll be sorting out the taxes and that, I'm going to try and bulk respond to loads of different comments. So as I say, apologies if you have left me a comment and I haven't yet responded. It is just manic, and I don't like to just like them and be done with it. I actually like to read your comments and interact with you guys and respond and everything like that. So yes, number 2 is to catch up on my comments and emails, and number 3 is to complete the YouTube module of my course. That is the reason I started the course, and that is the module that I am most excited about. So yeah, to complete that one this month will be a big tick. Another section is what you're looking forward to. So in it says I'm looking forward to, and I said completing the module I done the course for and having made amazing memories in Edinburgh, which guys, I cannot wait for you to see the Easter vlog. It is a very different vlog. Obviously I'm not here with mum. You see mum on little bits, but it's almost like kind of one of my reset days vlogs, because I travelled up Good Friday to see my nan, so I didn't do much vlogging when I was up there. I done little bits, so it's going to be more of like montages. And then obviously when we was in Edinburgh, we was just taking in the absolute beauty of Edinburgh and all of the villages that Brogan and Liam were showing us. And that majority of it will be voiceovers or music, like montages, because the picturesqueness that you see, guys, is just mind-blowing. So yeah, it's not really me chatting a lot. I do pop up in that, but I tried to remember that that was mine and Dan's first time in Scotland. I was catching up with Nan. It was our first time meeting Brogan and Liam, and we was actually being tourists and exploring ourselves, and you kind of want to see stuff sometimes through your own eyes and not through a camera lens. So yes, I hope you like the Easter in Edinburgh vlog. I think that's probably what I'm going to call it. But yeah, it is a lot different, but as I say, it was just a total different circumstance and situation, and we just tried to be in the moment as much as we could. It says on there, I'm grateful for, number 1, I'm grateful for my friends and family. Number 2, I am grateful for the channel, and I'm grateful for, number 3, for bettering my knowledge. I am trying to better my knowledge in all shapes and ways and sizes and forms at the moment, whether that be through my course, whether that be through local council procedures, as I say, because things in our area are just absolutely diabolical. And I'm like, the councillors, our local councillors, I don't know how it relates to your area, guys, but our local councillors could not give a flying hoot, to be perfectly honest. And I'm like, no, you know, when a time comes and you're like, enough is enough, I think the line has been crossed. And I kind of, sorry guys, you know when you feel like, I feel like I've chipped my nail. Great. And I'm like, no, the line is drawn. So the amount of council policies and procedures and everything I've been looking into, because I will be escalating what is going on in our area, because it fathoms me. And as I say, this has been going on probably 2.5, 3 years, and still nothing gets done. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna have to start, not say ruffling some feathers, but I'm just gonna have to start being a little bit more vocal. I've done it all the way that they've told me. I've followed the channels and everything like that. And you know what it's like, guys, I don't know about you, our councils are appalling. They send you an automated message to say, we've received your email, we will endeavour to get back to you in 15 working days. That's the standard thing for our council, 15 working days. In the unlikelihood of the event of it, what was it, requiring more assistance or something like that, this can take up to 30. Now, when I had a case with my council through the Housing Ombudsman, it took them 2.5 years to give me a final disclosure letter. Is it a disclosure? Where they give like your final response. And I took it to the Ombudsman because there was nothing more they wanted to do. They actually stopped responding to any contact from me. And the Housing Ombudsman found them in, is it due negligence on their behalf? So yeah, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the long haul, and I need to make sure that everything is swift and dandy for mum, because mum's not really computer literate, and everything with our council, it has to be done via computer. You can't call up and log something anymore. It has to all be done online, which I think is absolutely disgusting, because say for elderly people who don't have access to online, or people who just don't know how to use the internet, why should they be subjected to not being able to voice their opinion or raise a concern of theirs or a complaint? It's just all very backwards, my darlings. It's all very backwards. And then the last section is this month's to-do list. So I've put at the end of the month, kept Easter items in the lockup. This month I want to do 2 modules. So I want to do the YouTube module, and then I would like to do a module after. Admin days necessary. Yes, admin days are necessary, aka the tax man. I need to get my P60 from my work this month, and I also need to do my expenses spreadsheet, as I say. So they are all tied in with how I need to sort, pardon me, my life out. I had a little bit of cloudy lemonade on the drive down, you know, when it's like, it's kind of like a hiccup inside burp, but nothing comes out. Slightly annoying. Next, I need to make new designs, as I say, so looking into the merchandise line. I want to start building up some of my other social media platforms. There's a few that I don't really delve into, but I want to start trying to go into them a bit more. Memory days with Mummy G. We do have a few coming up this month, guys. I need to confirm some details with my bank, because I'm actually transitioning from Santander to another bank now, because if you remember the palaver that I had, absolutely atrocious. I will never deal with Santander. So I'm in the process of changing the banks, but obviously you have to do your direct debits, anything like that. So I need to sort all of that out this month. I need to redo my social media CV, like presence card. So one of my areas of which I'm trying to build, I need to build like a decent digital CV alongside it as well. And then the last one is to plan holiday 2025. So by the end of April, I would like to have either booked might be optimistic, or I don't know, booked, or at least have an idea of what we're going to do for 2025. Did I say 2050? I just sat there and thought, did I just say that? If I did, guys, I do apologise. To say it's been a long drive. I'm a little bit delirious, I can't lie. But yeah, I want to be in some form of position to know what we're doing for 2025, because I don't know if we're going to do 1-2 week relaxing holiday, because next year will be my 30th and Dan's 35th. So they're kind of big birthdays. Or whether we're going to just do something completely different. We could do a city break every month. We could do, I really want to do a round the world cruise, but we've decided we're going to do that when we retire. So that is the only reason I'm working. Reason I'm working, to get my retirement fund to go and cruise the world. Or whether we're going to do maybe like a cruise, because we've been looking into cruises. Or whether we're going to branch America to perhaps the deep, deep south. Or just get a camper van and tour around England. Like, we genuinely do not know. It's all up in the air. But guys, that is the month of April. What else do we have planned? Let me just quickly check my countdown app, because you know everything goes on that app. So we have a memory day for me and Mum this Sunday, which is fabulous. I just looked. I don't have, do I not have a PT tomorrow? Guys, hold on a minute. Here's me sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, I've got PT tomorrow. No, hold on. We're still in March, aren't we? I don't have PT tomorrow. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, fabulous. I can come back and maybe catch up on a bit of filming. That's good to know. Right, I'm just looking, thank goodness my countdown app, guys. And then I have 2 PT sessions. And then me and Mum, middle of April, have our Sunday dinner at Blacklock, which was something that I've booked for her Mother's Day. But if you've seen the Mother's Day vlog, it's booked, but I've got to sort it out when I get there. We then have another PT session, boo-hoo. And then me and Dan are off for a lovely roast dinner that I managed to secure. And then more PT. I don't really need to. My countdown is pretty much all PT. PT. I don't need to know that, do I? How many days till the holiday? That's what I need to know, guys. 174 days. 174 days, and I will be in the airport ready to fly off to St. Lucia. So yes, that is how eventful our April is going to be. So as I say, I would love for you to stick around for the crazy wacky ride, and of course there's going to be a few extra uploads because we didn't do some of the ones from last month because of time constraints. So I think you're going to have 2 lots of fake away, 2 lots of baking, 2 £30 challenges, and then an I buy Mum's Primark and Mum buys my Primark all this month, guys. So yes, I don't want to ribbit rabbit. We just like to say hello to the month, and we like to see what else is going on. So if you did enjoy the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below, and leave me a comment. What are you looking forward to in April? Do you have any plans? Also, I got my gonk bedding on with all my Easter cushions. Very, very excitable, as you can tell. But guys, take care, stay safe as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!